Louisiana has seen its share of hard times over the past decade, and during that time, no one proved to be a bigger voice or a better fighter for our state than Billy Nungesser. I know Billy. He is hardworking, honest, and understands what it's like to get up every day and do the right thing for the people he represents. He and I first met during the oil spill. He didn't hesitate to stand up to President Obama and demand that our people go back to work. We need a leader that has a plan as Lieutenant Governor. Billy does. He will create jobs, grow our economy, and promote Louisiana to the rest of the country and the world. We need someone that will represent the whole state and make everyone finally understand why we are the sportsman's paradise. Billy is like me in that we both have a passion for this state. I am proud to endorse Billy Nungesser for Lieutenant Governor and know that I will work every day to get him elected and every day after he is elected to help him be a part of putting our state back on the path to prosperity. I'm asking you to join me and support Billy Nungesser. Let's do everything we can to make sure he wins this fall. He is a good man and will be a great Lieutenant Governor.
I'm Caroline Fayard, and I was raised right here in Livingston Parish. I learned what's important from my family and growing up in this community. My family raised me to believe that if you work hard and look out for your neighbors, you can build a better life. But for too many working families in Louisiana, it's getting harder to believe that these days. Politicians in Washington and Baton Rouge are fighting over things that just don't matter, while Louisianans are struggling to get ahead, build for the future, and keep their families safe. Well, that needs to change. I will never take my eye off of what is really important for our people. I have the intelligence, the integrity, and the energy to represent our state, and I will work as hard as possible for you and your family. This year, you will be hiring Louisiana's next United States Senator. I'm Caroline Fayard, and I'm applying for the job.
Nobody will work harder. No one has the love and passion for helping other people that I have. And whatever that is, you'll never hear me say I won't get involved in something if it's doing the right thing. I enjoy making a difference. A lot of politicians get elected and only do what they have to do to get reelected. No more, no less. I'm tired of that. It's time to elect statesmen, people that want to go to work and get passion and love in making a difference.
My grandchildren, that's everything. Every day I wake up and I think about them getting ready for school, and I think about them, they got a test, and I worry about them with their test. At 2:43 in the afternoon, their bus comes directly to my office, and I go out there and I wait for them, and when they get off the bus and I see that smile and they come and they hug me, it just doesn't get any better than that. Because now I'm not raising all these children. I have the resources and I'm at a station in life where I can spend time with my grandkids. And I think grandparents are critical. And to be able to spend time with them and to have the pure love that comes from them is what it's all about. I never thought I would get into grandchildren the way I have. I always said, man, I've raised 5 daughters and I've made this trip. I better leave it alone. And then all of a sudden, when you're in that delivery room, and you see your daughter give birth to a child, it changes your whole perspective. And I've been hooked, man. I've been hooked, and I love those grandkids. They're my whole life, and that's what. When I come here in the afternoon, and I after all of that fooling with legal matters and all those difficult cases and issues and stuff, just to sit down and have a moment just with my grandkids is what keeps me going, and I just love them to death. And believe me, if you don't have grandkids, you've missed an integral part of life.
As parish president, you saw me fight for Plaquemines Parish after Katrina. You watched me as I took on President Obama and the federal government after the oil spill. Now I'm going to bring that same hard-working spirit and tireless fight to Baton Rouge and rebuild Louisiana as your next Lieutenant Governor. We will promote new tourism ideas like the horse industry, hunting and fishing around Louisiana. We are the sportsman's paradise. I'm Billy Nungesser. Stand with me and let's do what we need for all of Louisiana.
April is Barack Obama's favorite month, not because it's springtime, but because tax day is upon us. Barack Obama's favorite day of the year. For me, it's a great reminder to stand up for our conservative principles and to fight to reduce our taxes and to streamline our tax code. While our president is celebrating higher taxes, our local economy is slipping into recession. I'm Greg Ellison, and I approve this message because I have the leadership skills required to get South Louisiana back to work and to keep our families and our communities safe.
The Supreme Court is the highest court of the land. It is the law of the land for the state of Louisiana. To serve on that court is an honor. I know that I can bring balance to that Supreme Court. I can bring full experience in the appellate court range to that particular court. What goes on in the Supreme Court, what they do is what we do on the appellate court. I'm the only candidate that has the appellate court experience. That's why I'm running for the Supreme Court. Because I'm fair, I'm balanced, and I can do the job, I can bring balance to that court.
Because if good people don't commit themselves to run, then our career politicians are going to continue to ruin our country. I'm not a member of the political class looking for my next job in politics. I've never run for any political office ever before in my life. I'm a father and a grandfather, and I'm worried about the direction of our country. And enough is enough. We need to get our country back.